What is up, you guys? Pete Carlo here, and today we're going to talk about NIO. We're going to go over a position that I took on NIO last week. We're going to go over why I took the position, and I'm also going to go over why I saw this breakout happening in the first place, and ultimately why I probably should have held my position. If you guys enjoy more trading type breakdown videos like this, where I go in depth upon why I actually took a trade, so you guys can rewire and kind of see why I took the trade, let me know down below. I try to keep this channel more based around long-term investments, but since I am a full-time trader, if you guys want to learn more about that, I can totally do that. I will tell you though that everything that I trade is not YOLOs. I don't trade GameStop and AMC, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just nothing that I do. I've been trading full-time for the past 7 years. I've done what 90% of people are unable to do, and I don't say that in an egotistical way. I say that because it is possible. One of the biggest things that deterred me from trading and wanting to pursue trading as a career was because so many people had failed. But one thing that really kept me hanging on was I knew out there had to be someone, a bunch of people actually, who were able to do it, because there was the 10% that were able to do it, and luckily I've been one of them. It's been a lot of work, but I kind of want to share my experiences and share my thought process and why I take the trades that I take. So if you guys want to learn more about that and learn a little bit more about trading, comment down below because I'd love to hear from you guys. Also hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. So let's talk about NIO. So I put up here, this is a screenshot from my Discord right there in the middle of NIO. So I entered this position. I have to look over here, but I entered this position on 2/3, so February 3rd. This is about 6 days ago. I day traded NIO. I bought these February 19th calls for 60 bucks. My original plan was to hold the calls until probably this Friday. But the thing is that when you buy a call that will become a weekly, it would have became a weekly if I held, your decay is so bad that it's just really not worth holding it. What I should have done was bought some March calls. Instead, I bought some of these February 19th, ended up selling them that day for $179. And obviously, if I would have held them right now, I would have been up a lot more. But things happen. So at the end of the day, you can't get upset about it. But I'll talk about right now why I took this position. And the one thing I want to show you is a classic pattern that we can see throughout all of our trading, and that's a bull flag pattern. Bull flags happen in all shapes and sizes, and you can see here when it comes to NIO, they happen all the time, right? Whether it's this massive bull flag that we had forming here, or these small little bull flags on their way up. All a bull flag is a push up with a consolidation. The reason it's called a flag is because the push up looks like a flag pole, and then the actual consolidation looks like a flag flying within the wind. So on this bull flag, we had a really nice consolidation. We had a strong pullback and a hold on major support. We pushed up. This is where you normally want to buy in on a bull flag. And then we had a massive move up into NIO day and some great deliveries that came out. About 47% in 12 days, which is huge. And I noticed the same thing was happening. We had a very strong support down here at $55. Now, for those of you who don't know, or to refresh anybody's memory, old resistances become new supports. So a resistance is essentially not a price. It's not like these stocks are unable to break through these prices. The fundamentals of the company don't change, but the prices psychologically, there are psychological support and resistances. That's what they are. This stock is unable to break through $55. Once that resistance, unable to break through the resistance, once that's broken and we're above it, it becomes a strong support. So we had this big push up, which was a flag right here. You can see this flag pole. Then we had an actual flag or a consolidation period that actually was 28 days long and was bouncing multiple times on this old resistance, which is now a new support of $55. And this is when I decided to enter my position. This was on 2/3. I bought, let's see, down here at this last drop. This is on 2/3 last Wednesday, and I played this move here, 5% move from 55 up to 58. I entered the position. I closed the position for $179 profit. Now I still believe, even though I sold early, I still believe I did the right thing, because if you look at what happened, we ended up actually pulling back 5%, and then, I would have actually probably been down money because the decay on an option that bad would have murdered me. What I should have done was paid attention to this more, and then when we pulled back, re-entered. But what happened yesterday was we had this big push up, about 5%, and we had a consolidation period, which just means the stock sits within the same price point and holds for the entire day. And then finally we had this breakout today. I've been calling this out on my second channel for a very, very long time. I'm going to make a video again on it tomorrow, but this consolidation period and this low in volume that we had right here, we had this massive push up. I was saying we're going to hit 66 to like $70 within the next 7 to 10 days. It seemed like it could probably happen a little sooner. We're at resistance right now around 65, but it's still looking like NIO could push another 8, 10, potentially 15%. But that is what I look for, is that bull flag pattern. And the thing is, like, people overcomplicate trading and what trading is and how trading is done. 80% of trading is done in your mind. It's psychological. That's the most important thing. When you look at technicals, it's really not that hard. You could make literally a living. You can make millions of dollars over your lifetime just trading one pattern, a bull flag, for instance, right? Look at CCL. I played this too. Nice bull flag. Look at Riot. This was a killer of mine this week. Riot, big bull flag. Look at something, for instance, like Boeing that's forming right now, bull flag. Look at something like Tilray, bull flag. Granted, this was a long ago, bull flag. If you would have bought in till now, it's 168% return. Look at Walgreens, bull flag. You can make a ton of money just off of playing bull flag patterns. Now, I do want to talk about flow because flow is important. Flow is a tool that I like to use a lot when I'm trading. If any of you don't understand flow or really don't understand this at all, I do teach how to trade for a living. That is my full-time job, my full-time career. If you do want to join our private academy, I will link it down below. You can start for $10 your first month. You get access to all of my trades live as soon as I take them. You get to live stream with me and my team like I'm doing right now. I do it every morning for the first hour of market open. I go over what I'm trading, why I'm trading it, and I answer questions as well. You also get access to our 60-hour course library. It teaches you everything that I know. I'll put the link down below. Use the code Academy90 to start for $10. But flow is extremely important, and this is a tool called Black Box Stocks that I use a lot. Learning and understanding and watching flow is not like a easy route. It's not like you just take whatever the flow is happening and you just do it. You have to learn how to read it appropriately. You have to use proper risk management, and most of all, you have to make sure it's setting up technically with whatever you're looking at doing. So for instance, today we had a lot of strong flow coming in. If you take a look too, let's go back to 2-3, the day that I purchased this. So this is, let's just look at 2-3. That's all I want to watch. Okay, so this is 2-3. So this is when I entered the position. I entered first thing in the morning when we came down to like that $55 range. If you look, we had this, why is this, hang on. Okay, there we go. 2-3. So we had a couple of puts that were coming in, and this is when we pulled back down. You can see the price right here. It'll tell you what the price is while it was happening. So 56, 56, 56. We held, and then I saw all of these calls coming in throughout the day. A lot of 212s, a lot of 25s. Not something I really wanted to touch were those 25s. And then a good amount of call flow was coming in, and these are the ones that I really entered when I saw. These are 219, 2021, $62 calls above the ask. Above the ask is extremely, extremely important because it means that whoever is trying to enter these calls wants to get in as soon as possible. The way that I like to explain it is, imagine I'm selling a house for $100,000, but you come to me and you're like, I'll offer you 300 grand. There is a reason that you are offering me 100 grand more than what I'm asking. You don't care what the price is. You just want to get the house. In this case, these people don't care what the price is. They just want to get in. So that is a huge sign. I took the flow. I took it because I liked the way it was setting up technically. It was offering massive, massive risk versus reward, which is something else I can talk about in another video. And overall, I'm obsessed with the play. I really, really love these. These are one of the easiest ways to start trading, is to play off of these bull flag patterns. And not every bull flag pattern is going to work out the way you want it to. It's part of the game. The truth is you can make money being wrong 60% of the time if you use proper risk versus reward. Talk about that in another video. Guys, if these videos interest you, if you like learning more about trades I'm taking or more about breakdowns of trades that I've already taken so you can use that information to formulate your own trades within the future, make sure you comment down below and let me know. And most of all, make sure you hit the like button because it's one of the easiest ways that you can support a small YouTuber like myself. Thank you guys for everything. It means the world to me. Hit the like button. I'll see you next time.